today.
That's great.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Geshema. Good evening to the Sangha and all the brothers and sisters. Welcome to the talk from Geshema. I'd like to say a few words. Just that I think most of you will have heard or have watched the show, yeah? The film on Geshema is Born, right? She's the main character in that film. Encourage you to watch if you have not. And Geshema, Geshe is the highest Larampa, which is equivalent to our PhD. And Geshema is the top honored one, top in the exam of Geshe Larampa. And this has been ongoing for the fight for the title of Geshema, right? Nuns have always been trying, right, to get this title, and they have got it. Okay? So Geshema is actually very well distinguished Geshema, right? She's from Kopa Nunnery, and is now the main teacher in Kopa Nunnery, and also a chant leader in Kopa Nunnery itself. Right? Geshema, so we will listen to her inspiring story. Please listen. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Geshema.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Geshema, for accepting our invitation to come to Chen Rinzhi Institute.
Oh,
thank you very much. We
thank
are
you very
honored.
much. Sanje jona no ye jonam la janjo bardo dane yabzoje lage juje jiba donam ye rola benjere sanje rubarai jo sanje jona no ye jonam la janjo bardo dane yabzoje lage juje jiba donam ye rola benjere sanje rubarai jo Kange dode nizone dawa tamde mambeje tambe jone dode ma khodamde la chade lo 동년인제 손도 주별람 지질 선제 간제 대로고 자나 메모딘제 야도라 소아데조 신도 눈도쇼 동도도라 남야메레신 신도 마시도라 쇼와다 전왕고게 마게조 신도 지외 견나 상와라쇼. Good evening. That's the name for everybody. So nice to meet you here. Okay. So this is me. This is me, Geshema Namdol Phuntsok. So today I'm going to talk a little bit my story, something like how nuns they educate, studying about Buddhism also. So the first I really like to hear, and this is something like, something like I feel like dream, because I heard many times about Chinese Institute in Australia. So I'd like to be there one time like that, So this is something like dream. I came to Adelaide for 2 months, just the teaching for 2 months. I didn't have any hope or thought, that I come here and I got this special chance like this. I never thought. But finally, Geshe Denzo Soba, he called, and this 50 years anniversary happening in this month, and then you better to go there once. And he said, many Geshe-las coming, but not anyone Geshe-mas. So you be there is much better to be something like for the celebration. This is the 50 year celebration. Also, this is one of the great center of so that's why it's a different something important also. Then after that, maybe Geshe told here, the Geshe Phuntsok with him, and he called me. I really like to come here, but not sure, because I'm there and I need to get some permission from the common abbot, Geshe Chunyi. So we are nun and the monk always under the discipliner. Hello. Okay, good. And of course, abbot. So there's one Tibetan word we say the Gegola. It's a discipliner, maybe captain. So we always under there. And I should ask to the education director in Nepal, my nunnery. Also, I should ask and get some permission from her. And also, I need another teacher for the teaching to the student of my class, because I'm the teaching in the nunnery quite a long time ago. So that's why when I go to some other places like this, so somebody, should teach instead of me there, like that. So anyway, I'm here today. This is very great, I feel like dream. So thank you so much. And also really thanks for the Geshe-la and Geshe Densoba. So from this, to Geshe-las, I can come here. Otherwise, I don't see this special, institute. Okay, so yeah, so I want to say some few, something like points about, okay. So first, I like to start from how I wanted to be a nun, okay. Then slowly how I come to Nepal. Then slowly how I did study in nunnery and how other nuns, they're doing the study in exile. And after that, how we got this great opportunity to be a Geshema from His Holiness, the kindness. Okay. So actually, I already told many stories about me, for many people, and also to the center of Adelaide, the Buddha house. Now, the one time, just in maybe the first time, something like sharing my story. That is the one, something like program. Okay, so I born in the very remote area in Tibet. So now we can call the Pembo. So the artist Pembo Dandala, we are same hometown. We can say like that. Yeah, so he's there. I'm also happy. Yeah. So my the hometown, the village is very small, very, very small. And we don't see many nuns and monks. Also, there are very few. And also very few nuns, no many nuns, okay? So from my village to the Lhasa, very near. So now just like 2.5 hours like that by the car. But that time we feel very far. Nobody can come to Lhasa. But the one time we come by foot, okay? So it takes many days. It took many days with my father. So that time I was maybe 5, maybe something 5 to 6, like that. So I remember everything. When I was something like 4 or 5 these years, I really, really want to be a nun because one of my auntie, she's already a nun, and another one of my auntie also, something like from my father's, she also a nun, and they come to my home. So when I see them, oh, it looks very nice, okay? Looks very special. So I always, focusing to be a nun, and I'm always try to be a nun. So through, something like the story of these things, so I feel definitely we have the previous life and the next life, definitely, because I strong feeling from my inside of my heart, okay, really want to be a nun. Nobody told me you should be a nun. And also my parents and my granddad and grandmother, they really don't want to be a nun, me, because we are farmer, so we have a lot of to do. So they need our help from the children. Okay. Hello. Is it hearing? Yeah. Sometimes it's a drop down. In my home, we are something like, okay, maybe 11 or 12 people in my home, in a very small house, very small and the dark house, but we are very beautiful family. We love each other a lot, and we are always together. In the night time, after the dinner, we have always 2-3 hours the prayers, doing together. The 21 taras, the prayers of the 21 tara. That one we do just the 21 time, and 35 Buddhas confession of the 35 Buddhas texts. That one we always do, and the refugees, all these things we do together. So the childrens are always looking for the parents and the grandfather and the mother, how they're doing. So we feel very happy. And we do together a little bit, then slowly we sleep, everybody, all the children are asleep, but they are still doing quite a long time. But, my parents really don't want to be a nun. I am that. So slowly I changed a lot, my mind. Many of my friends, they really don't want to be a nun, but me, I'm always wondering and something like, the looking for the monks and nuns life, and really trying to be a nun very soon as possible. but it was difficult to me become a nun very quick because I'm the most eldest in our children. Okay, so that's why I just can't. How should I say? I just need to help for my parents something to do. So that's why my mother said, "You can't do it now because I need your help." If you go, so something like, I don't have my hand. So she always said like that. But I can't do nothing actually. The some of my friends, oh, they do a lot of things, okay, in a house, in a home, and in the field. Oh, they do a lot. But me, I really can't do these things. So what I think, maybe I really don't have the karma to doing these things. Also, my wish, I really don't like to do these things anymore. So that's why I always try to, become a nun. And I always request to my parents, please, let me go. I really want to be a nun. Then when I was 6 years, no, 5 to 6, like that. So my father and mother also, they took to me to Lhasa. So we went for the pilgrimage to Sera, Devung, Gandhin, and the Podala Palace and the Chogang Monastery in Lhasa. Many temples we went there. So that time, I also feel very strong to become a nun because I saw many nuns there. I saw many monks there at the different kind of the monastery. And when I saw some special pictures of His Holiness, or really, really, I wanted to visit or the meet him. But that time I really don't know His Holiness the Dalai Lama is some person like now, okay? Maybe some statue or something like that, just a photo, or maybe some real person can get to meet. I really don't know that time. Also, in my home, we have several, the photos of His Holiness, but all are not different and not same. Okay, not same. All are differences, and we have the different name. So that's why sometimes I confuse. Sometimes they say this is the generosity, and sometimes they say this is the Ishinobu. Okay, the jewels of the wishes. Okay, and sometimes they say this is the Sangye. Sangye means Buddha. Yeah? This is the Sangye. And sometimes they say this is the Yawarambache. Yawarambache means in Tibetan name, Dalai Lama. So different photo and different name. So I'm just always confused. So one other way, I'm hearing about my uncle, and he was in Nepal. He went in 1980 something. So he stayed in the Nepal in one monastery. So we just talking about my uncle. So my parents, they say, your uncle is in India and he can meet Dalai Lama. So I feel very strange. Okay, sometime this, sometime like this, sometime can meet my uncle also like that. So always confused like that. Then we're going back, to the house, our home from the Lhasa at that time. The one day I went to Gandhin Monastery with my parents. So in a Gandhin Monastery, they are reading the white umbrella's text. So I was very, very happy. And so that time, I don't know the monks and nuns differences, what the difference of the monks and nuns, I also don't know. Then I just went there and I jumped to the one seat. There's just the one, the empty, nobody's there. But, all other monks are this, the praying of this text of the word umbrella. So I just went there and I just sit there. Then my father come, you can't sit there. Then I say, but why? Then he said, you're not monk. Then I say, I want to be a monk. I'm really a little bit surprised. This is also to me. So I really wanted to be a monk. I asked to my father, and he said, you can't be a monk. I also feel a little bit surprised. Just a 5 or 6, that's age is like that. Then one old the monk, he's just something like maybe abbot, and he calmed down and he gave me some money and some of the the how to say it's fried or dry beans. I don't know. We can eat just like that. So he said, you can't be a monk, but you can be a nun like that. So, oh, okay, maybe okay, nun. So, but me, I don't know that much in the difference of the monks and nuns like that. But whatever, I really like to be a monk or nun, whatever that time. Then we came back to home that time, yeah. Then I'm just waiting for be a nun for all the times, all the times. Sometimes we play each other with the friends. So what we do, we collect some different kind of things, and somebody just hiding the face, and then come, and he will shoot talk through this, some things, or this should go there. This one is will be become a monk. This one is going some far away. This one is become a rich, and this person will be very good study like that. One person talk like that, okay? So I'm always finding for some nice flower, like yellow flower or white flower like that. So if I didn't get the flower, then I always finding some good color like that, yellow color or red color, the things like that. Then he definitely, through this color or the flower, definitely he or she, they say, oh, this must be monk or nun, okay? And I want a good study. So all of this, oh, then I like very, very much, okay? Then I really proud and confidence to talk my parents. They always saying like that, okay? And I must be a nun. Then just the Tibetan New Year, before one day before the New Year, and we have some special celebration also, and we make some noodles. And the noodles, we put a lot of things. So Tibetan we call the gutuk, gu means 9, tuk means noodles. So 9 different kind of things inside that. And we put many different things like stone, salt, and some flowers, or maybe something like textbook like that, and sometimes the very good letter there. So I always requesting or just hope to get some great text or something like sun and moon. So if I got that one, then my parents say, oh, you should have, you have the karma to be a nun. So I'm always just waiting for that one. And I got many, many times of the sun and the moon and the shape of text. Okay, like shape of the sutra, like this one. Many days I'm just, hoping that one. Oh, please, God, I must get that one. And then when I was 8, but 7, 8, 9, like that. Okay, so I couldn't be a nun until 8 to 9. I don't remember that much. So I was a little sad, okay, because they never want to be a nun. They don't send me, to be a nun. So whenever I say, please let me go, and I really want to be a nun, one nunnery, then they say, no, you can't do these things. Please don't say, stop to talk these things, okay? Don't say again and again. And my father also a little bit ruffled sometimes. Oh, then inside very sad, but from the outside I can't say nothing because I'm also eldest children, and I should help a little bit for them also. That's important. So through this reason, I was something like stress or something like this. Okay, I was sick quite a long time. Then so that time I can't eat well that much. Even I drink the water, I feel a little bit painful and around here. So one day, and my father and one of my old grandfather, so we say shashang shame. So shame means he always vegetarian for life. He never ate the meat. So shame means who are not taking the meat. So both of them, took me to the one of the Lama they are. Then I request to the Lama, please help me to be a nun. Then from that, my father's mind a little bit changed. And then they say, okay, we will try. Yeah, like that. Then slowly, maybe it's 1990, maybe I can say 1990 like that. But exactly, I don't remember. Then my father and my mother, they just the discussion a little bit about how to be a nun. Then slowly, they started to make the nun's clothes for me. Oh, very, very happy. So that's cloth, something like red cloth, very long, something I have to say from here to down, very red clothes. That one is still there, so always there, Then now my younger sister, your clothes is also here. And my mom always makes some special, the white from the wool of the sheep. Then she makes some special, just the white, because can make the nun's color, like the red color can change. So we have a lot of white color for the, making for the nun's clothes. Then they bring me to Lhasa and I went to Chupsang Monastery. Yeah, like that. So actually in my place, we have just a few nuns, but I don't see them that much because they always stay in Nanare at the Lhasa. They don't come to, to our village. Maybe just the one time in a year, but sometimes I don't see. So when I see them, oh, I really like to be a nun. So that's why I can feel I have very strong karma to be a nun this life. So that's why I'm really happy to my life. So I never felt I'm something like boring with my life. And I never felt to going some far from the nunnery. I never felt. Only 1 second I didn't feel like that, Many friends, they are going some many different places like America or the Europe country, like that. I never felt like that. So after Geshema, I became a Geshema. I went to visit Lama Subramacharya, and he always say, "Oh, you got first position from the Geshema's exam. It's very good, but not enough, that one." And he said, "Your Geshema is really good, but not enough." He is always say something like that. Okay. So one time I asked you, Rinpoche, so Rinpoche, you always saying something like these things many times to me. So what things I need to do? Then Rinpoche said, you need very strong and very stable your mind to be a nun for whole life, okay, like that. He told me. So many nuns and monks also going, out from the nunnery, and they just, disrupt. Okay, so like that. Then I told Rinpoche, these things never happened to me because, my mind is very strong. Because I'm always, like my life, because I'm a nun, and I got very special chance to be a nun and to doing study in Koban nunnery, like that. Yeah. So yeah, like that, and I entrance in the one nunnery in Tibet. So that nunnery name is Chusang nunnery. So Chusang nunnery means Chu means water, and Sang means very good water, very good and delicious, and very benefit for the body also, and very blessing a lot of this water, because many the high masters, they did long time retreat there, just that place. Then slowly that place become a huge place of the nuns who they can live there. Then it's something like changed. Now that one is nunnery, and then before that one is not nunnery, just the empty place. And some monks from Sarah, and then they go there and they do the meditation for a long time. Then slowly, They didn't go back to Sarah, and slowly they got some attendant or servant of the nuns. Then nuns one by one they started to more and more. Then they become a nunnery. So now we say Chupsang Nunnery. When I was there, more than 200. Many nuns there are. Yeah, like that. Okay. So my father took to that nunnery. Also, maybe my mother was that time together. So one of my auntie lives to that nunnery, Chupsang Nunnery. She's very long time. Maybe she become a nun in the 1990, 78 like that. I feel like that, but I don't know exactly. I also don't know her age. Also, she is just 1-2 years younger than my mother. So we went there, and I got the first ordination, the vows, the nuns' vows from Namdol Rinpoche. So that's why my name is Namdol. Yeah. So also, my guru's name, the full name, I really don't know, because everybody everybody calls Namdol Rinpoche. So we just call Namdol Rinpoche. I also just call Namdol Rinpoche because exactly we have always 2 name or 3 together, like Tenzin Namdol or Losa Namdol, maybe Ngawa Namdol, like that. But I don't know that much. What is his full name? So he lives to Tashichuling Monastery. Tashichuling Monastery is very high, and on the top of the hill, just the backside of the Chupsang Nunnery. So from Chupsang Nunnery, very close, but it takes 1 hour. Maybe somebody can take the 2-3 hours because very high and very steep. Should walk, no any cars there. So we went there, and we needed the ardent vows, yeah. So that's why it's a Rapchung's vows, okay? And then second, the Getsul's vows, yeah. So Getsuma or Rapchungma for the female. We went there, and yeah, we got special blessings from the Rinpoche, and I got first ordinations from him. Then what he thought I'm a boy, So that time I looks like definitely, I'm like the boy. I like to talk more, and I like to go and come and go and come, and I like to play a lot, I like to talk a lot, and I like to make some many questions. Whatever they say, I like to question why, what, how many, like that. So, and also Rinpoche thought, I'm a boy, and just the final after the he giving my vows, and he said, he told me, okay, you should go to Sarah or Devon Monastery to do a study. So I was a little shocked, okay. Oh, what Rinpoche is saying to me? Because in Sarah and Devon is only for the monks, yeah. Then my father also a little bit confused, and then just after a few minutes, and my father said, "Oh, Rinpoche, she's not boy, okay? She is my daughter." Then Rinpoche said, "Oh, I just thought she's a boy, something like boy. So it's no matter, no problem, and you can use the name from the Gizul's name." So that one is the first name, Namdol Phuntsok is from the Rabjung. And when we getting the Gizul's vows, we have another name also. So he said, that name of the Gizul's, you can use that one. Now I already give the monk's name. So Namdol Phuntsok, we use the Phuntsok is always for the male. But so slowly, I liked very much. So I liked very much. So so I have maybe some good karma to be a monk also next life. So that's why I really like. So I always using the name is the Namdol Phuntsok. I never want to change. Yeah. So, but after that, I come to Nepal. I got Gizu's vows, and so my name is Lobsang Medo. Lobsang is just a half name of the Lamatsongkhapa. So Lobsangkhapa is the half name of Lamatsongkhapa. And Medom is just a flower, but I like very much true flower. So it's also auspicious to me. I like that. Okay. So in Tibet, and a story like that. So a lot of many story, but so today not that much time. So I stayed in a Chipsan Nanare just maybe 2 years like that. So I want to do a lot of things, but my auntie say, no, you can't do these things. So always, I like to go to the morning prayer, but she said, you can't, because it's very cold that time. Very cold in Tibet, maybe that one. And they do a fasting retreat in 1 year, 16 days, almost 17, yeah. So they always go there. I really like to do these things. She always, no, you can't do. Then the 14th and the 15th day in the different calendar. So I just tried very strongly to my, Andy, definitely I must do these things, just one set. So that one I could do, but I couldn't do well because, the second day is we can't talk, very silent day, but I didn't know. And the one bird bring some insect, and insect dropped it down. Then I said, oh my God, okay. The insect from the birds, the mouth, it's just the drop down or something like that. And then the bird is playing or something doing this there, and the one eggs come down, and it's just a crack. I said, oh, egg come down, okay? Yeah, so I couldn't do well that much. And so when the next day, the silent day, so everybody, they're taking the vows, something like these things, like the Buddha house taking or like that sometime, yeah. So I just close my eyes and just sitting like this. And everybody just doing these things, yeah. I didn't know. And then my aunt something dream, push me and something she's doing very strange there. And I said, please don't do like this, okay? And also I talked like that. Yeah. So then the next day, the whole day we don't have any water and the food. So my auntie thought, I will be very hungry and I can't stay like that. And she made little bit samba and the black tea, something like porridge, and she gave me. No, I'm not going to eat this one. Then I said, but I don't going to eat this one because everybody don't eat, so I also don't eat, don't like to eat. So my auntie is just helping to me, but I don't know these things, because of she's just supporting to me. I didn't know these things. So what I in my mind, she's always make me some difficult, okay, something different, okay, disturbing to me. I feel like that. So in something like 2 years in the Chupsananare, I just studied how to read, how to read well the Tibetan language, okay, Tibetan letter, and I memorized a lot. So almost what I, the memorized more than 200-300 pages, more than 300 pages, definitely. So that one I just, memorized when I was in the Chupsananare. Then after that, I just come to my another auntie's house at Lhasa, and I stayed there little long time because one of my grandmother was very sick. That's why just the helping like that. And then slowly, the discussion, my auntie are discussion about me to send to Nepal. I heard these things, but I really didn't want to come Nepal because I love very much my parents. So what I thought, okay, if I go to Nepal, I never meet my parents again. So it's very painful. And then I really didn't want. And they told me, one day you should go to Nepal. Okay. They didn't say you can meet his holiness or you can go to India and you can do the study, these things. They didn't say, okay. What they say, you need to go Nepal and like that, and you can meet uncle. So my uncle lives to Nepal. So I really didn't like to go there just for that reason, okay, to meet the uncle or something, whatever the reason, but I don't know. So the next day, my aunties told me, "You're very clever because you're talking a lot of things. Why you, how you don't like to go there, but you showing like dreams." That it was dream, but I didn't know in the dream in the middle of the night, like 2, 3 a.m. I'm talking a lot of these things. I don't like to go far from the the parents. So they just heard all these things, okay? What they say, not dream, okay, you are, talking like these things because you don't want to go, but you showing or acting like dream, but that was dream. I really don't remember all these things, okay? Then finally, already decided that I'm going to Nepal. So I also decided, okay, it's okay because I can get some special chance to meet His Holiness, and also I can do some the study about philosophy, Dharma philosophy, because in the Tibet, in the nunnery, we don't have any study about the philosophy or these things. Only just the reading and just some memorizing, and we have some like prayers and just that, and some pujas and just that. So that's why I can come Nepal. It's very, I feel very, surprised and very fortunate to become, the Kopanan and can do a lot of study for many years. Not like that. So 1990, but I don't remember that much, but I can say 1993 or maybe, okay, 1992 or maybe, because I couldn't come directly to the Nepal. So how to say, so something like, I lost way, or how to say, 6 or 7 months, I couldn't come down to Nepal, Kathmandu. So 6, 7 months, I'm just despairing or to the border of Nepal and Tibet. So that time I don't have money or I don't have any changing clothes. And also my textbook, I don't have with me because, one ladies who helping to me come from Tibet to Nepal, she just lost, okay? She just went to Nepal. So I'm just there and I don't have nothing. So that was a little bit difficult to me. Quite a long time. Sometimes very hungry, also very cold. But the family, they helped me a lot. Yeah, like that, little, very long time. Then I tried to come Nepal many times, but I couldn't because all this, the police, they also know me because I was a long time at the border of Nepal and Tibet. Yeah. So finally, I could come down Nepal, Kathmandu, and then I stayed just 3 months to Sekong Monastery where my uncle lived there. So to my uncle, I always request to me, please, show me one good nunnery to do a study. My uncle, oppositely, he always do, no, you can't. You should go to school. Okay, you should go to school and study. And he want to buy the lay people's clothes like your clothes. Something like very oppositely what my mind, okay? So every day, small fighting each other. Okay. So every day crying, every day small fighting, like that. So that's why my uncle said, okay, if you don't want to listen me, I don't want to buy any clothes for you. So my clothes is already dirty, everywhere some hole. But also he said, no, I really don't like to buy. And one day we went to Tamil to buy some clothes for me. He is just looking for green color, blue color, and trousers, and the some coat. I'm always looking for yellow color and the red color. So we didn't, the same mind. So also I'm angry, and he is also angry me. And I just went some another direction. He went other direction. So I lost him. Oh, it was very late to go back to second monastery at that time. Yeah, like that. And I memorized that Lama Choba, okay, Guru Puja, that one, and Manjushri name's long one. So I, memorized through there. I studied a little bit about some maths about maths from 1 month. So that time, and I will always Lumbum Rinpoche was there, and one Kishila, very, special Kishila. He was very educated one. I don't know his name also. He was there to the second monastery, and I also always go there and please help me to be a nun in one nunnery. And finally, I know the Koban nunnery because many monks from Koban, they always come to meet my uncle. Then I always ask them, please, can you help me to be a nun in Koban? Then they talk to my uncle and like that. Then the one time my hair is a little long also, something like here, and my uncle don't want to cut. Then one Geshe-la is, the cutting his hair there. And I went there, Geshe-la, please, can you cut my hair? And he said, no, your uncle will be very angry. And I said, no, my uncle told me you go there and cut your hair. Yeah. He said, are you sure? Definitely, I'm sure. Like that. Yeah. So he cut my hair. Oh, I was very happy. And I went to Lumbum Rinpoche. Maybe you don't know Lumbum Rinpoche. So now he was already passed. His reincarnation is already maybe 20 years like that. Yeah, like that. So I request to him, Rinpoche, please help me. And, you told me that my uncle, to send me to the nunnery like that. He really don't want to send me a nunnery. So he told many times to my uncle and another Geshe-la. So I always request him to the Geshe-la, please help me to become a nun in one nunnery. So that time I didn't have the Gesu's vows, not fully yet, okay, not fully the nun. So that's why my uncle said, no problem, you can go to school because you're not fully a nun, okay? You don't have Gesu vows. So after you finish your school, you can do whatever you like. And I say, so I don't want to, how to say, finish my time or waste my time in a school because I should do and study in a nunnery. So that time in a nunnery, we don't have that much study actually because very new. So Koban nunnery started from the 1992 year. Before that, we have just aligned, no more any the rooms and the nunnery, the prayer hall. We don't have that much, so that's why. And also, we don't do any class there in the nunnery. Yeah, like that. So all these things, and I have also happened. So whatever my mind is very strong to be a nun and for whole life. So that's why whatever some people they ask to me, just go from nunnery, whatever, you can't stay for whole life. That whatever they say, my mind is like the mountain. Okay, very, very, very strong and very stable. Then finally, I got a chance to go to Japan. So at that time, Lama Hundu was there. So Lama Hundu, that time, Lama Yeshe was already passed, yeah. And the Rinpoche comes, Lama Sopa Rinpoche comes just a few times in a year. And sometimes we also don't see, we are very small, yeah. So the small, always they don't have that much right, okay. So we also don't see that much Rinpoche. So what I thought, only the Laman Hundu is there. So, but I have very strong faith to Laman Hundu, very, very strong. So Laman Hundu did everything for me. So maybe I have, very strong connection with the Laman Hundu and the Rinpoche. So because all these struggles I did, then finally I got the Kopananare. Then I was very happy there. I don't know how finishing the month and year by year. So in my mind, I feel like just a few days. Okay, like that. And some people they say, oh, you don't have any friend here, you don't have any relatives here, maybe you'll be very sad, you'll be very uncomfortable to live here, you feel be very lonely like that. I never feel like I'm very happy. So in a holiday, the vacation in in 1 week, in a week we have just the 2 days holiday that time, Saturday and Sunday, and Saturday and Sunday. So we are going to the washing the clothes and get some water from far away. So we feel very happy that also. And another day we have always class from the Lamanhundo, and from Nanare to Kopan it takes half an hour like that, by walk. But we feel very happy. So that maybe 3 times going coming. Also, for the breakfast and lunch, dinner, and in classes. So many times we should go to Kopan and come back again. But we feel very happy. We don't feel it's a far and difficult, and many times to go there, we never feel. For me, I never feel like that. Because also Lamanhudu is there, and every day we have class from Lamanhudu. And that. So 1993, which month I don't remember that much. So I could, entrance to the Kopan Nunnery. At that time, the Chenrezig monastery, maybe Chenrezig prayer hall, yeah, the Western people, they come and bring the course, and the Demalize teaching course they are, that one. So that time, whoever nuns and the monks that new come, then we have some a little bit of celebration together with the nuns and monks. So that time, I went there and a little bit celebration that time, So that time, what I feel, I feel like monk again, because there are many monks, okay? Just a few nuns and many monks. So just a between or a monk and just a few nuns just staying there, okay? Then I went to, offering the samkhata to His Holiness Throne, Lama Subramani's throne. When I looked down, how many monks and nuns looking to me, I was very shy. I want to hide somewhere, but no place. So just, backside of the, His Holiness Throne. So I just think, so what to do? Then finally, better to run quick, okay. Better to run from here because I can quick reach there. Okay, then just between there, because no any special place to run, but between there is some very nice place. Okay, maybe 1 meter like that. Then I started to run very quick from His Holiness Throne to there. Then I just searched some nice place to sit. So I didn't see some place with the monks. Then finally I got one seat with the nuns. Then I just sit down. I was very shy. I'm just staying like that. So slowly, I checked what they are reading. And they are reading Manjushri's names. Or Jamdesenjo, the long one. Okay, but I memorized actually, but I couldn't finish it. So I was a little bit shy because I, can't join with them. Just the final of the text, that text. Yeah, so what I thought, all these nuns and monks are very educated one, very, very special one. I'm the nothing, so that's why I was a little bit shy. Yeah, like that. So 1993, so I got the first time to visit His Holiness to Sikkim. So we got a Kala Chakra to the Sikkim in 1993. Definitely this in 1993, I can say. So few nuns, they really like to go to India to meet His Holiness, just the first time, but they don't know anybody helping for them, and then just the crying. So I say, don't need to cry. We can go together. I can help you. So I'm a most the younger one, but I feel like, I can help. No problem like that. So we are 5 or 6 nuns. We went together to the Sikkim, and we stay together also in a one dark, and small and dark room with the Sikkim. So we got in the first time to get His Holiness. So of course, maybe they also have, but in my mind, I have very strong faith, and I feel like very surprised. His Holiness is very pure and very special, and the Avalokiteshvara, the Buddha of compassion. So we just waiting for a little long time, like 1-2 hours, and finally he come. So I feel very sad and happy and together. Like that, I couldn't see nicely his face, just like that or like that. And finally, I didn't see that much. Okay, only his feet and something like this color clothes. And I asked to my friend, "Did you see he saw it in his face?" And she said a little bit, not nicely. Okay, so I said I didn't see. Yeah, so most of Tibetan people may be like that. So now we can get some chance to see face to his son and his like that. Yeah, so yeah, like that. So in a Koban nunnery, the first time we don't have any some special class about philosophy or these things in nunnery. We always go Kopan. Then maybe from 1996, 7 and started something in the class in the nunnery, and then Laman Hundu invited many other Keshalas from and Sarah. So Laman Hundu always very strong, working very hard under guidance of the Lama Subramanian and His Holiness. So we have very special time to doing study. So that time more focusing to philosophy. So that time we have English class sometime, not always. So we changed a lot of English teacher because we didn't get one good English teacher, and also we don't have any interest. And when we talk some English, we feel very shy. Nobody say good morning or hello or these things. Nobody don't use. And the one time one nun from TSP school in India, and she became a nun. And one time I just helped him something to wash dish. And he said, "Thank you." What is it? Something like, "Oh no, thanks," something like that. Then we people are very, very, laughing. Something like, "Oh, he's saying thanks. What is the thanks?" Okay, something like that. So if we learn a little bit more English, and some other people they say, "Oh, she is interesting to learn English." So she don't have strong karma to do, study about the Dharma. Also saying like that. So when we have exam, we can bring some book here, and the teacher said, it's okay. Siva was here. Then we should look the question. Then we need to find some answer from there. That also difficult because we don't know how to read and the meaning of the question, what they say in the question. So we can't find an answer from the books also. It's also nothing, okay? So like that, and just the English class was finished. I reached the seven of I was class 7, but also I don't know January, February, March, these things. Definitely we don't know. So English position is very, very bad. And from 2020, 2000, how do you say, 2005, yeah? 2005. Yeah, 2005, we got some good English teacher. And now the young nuns are very good English. Some nuns very good, definitely. I feel like that. Before I come here, so I asked them, some question, and I just talk with them. They have very good English. That. Yeah, so I was very good, chance to study about philosophy from Lama Subrahmany's guidance and His Holiness relative very, very strongly from His Holiness, that many times teaching and the advising to do a study for the nuns, because in Tibet before that we really don't have that much. So from 1995, nuns debate competition was started from 1995, but that time we are nothing. I mean nothing. I can hear always, we have always some news in the newspaper, nuns are doing these things. So I'm just like dreaming, this can be for me or not, I'm not sure. And also Laman Hundo, very, very, how to say, take caring for the nuns. So he always too much take caring to the nuns. Oh, maybe nuns will be very shy or feel very difficult to going there to debate with, other people. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to say. It's okay. You can do study in a Kopananare. No need to go there. Slowly we can check. he always say like that. But one Geshe-la's name is, Geshe-soba. And Geshe-soba said, no, it's okay, no problem. Definitely we try, should try, like that. So 1995, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, how does it? 2001 or 2, we couldn't get, this chance. So from 2002, so which year Geshe Lama Kunjo was passed? I don't remember. So Geshe Lama Kunjo first year, the year of Geshe Lama Kunjo passed. So that year we went for the, first Nanstang. They have or not. Some sweet, they are definitely, he will give one again after the class. So something like that, okay? So from 1993 until 2006, 7 or 8, I got a class from the Lamanhundu. So very long time. So every day, I never feel the boring to his class. Really like to go there and like that. Okay. Then from 2007 or 8, one Geshe come from Sarah Geshe Kunchongodo. So he's the teacher for me and also for the nunnery for a long time. And that's just the last year he was passed. But that's very sad. But suddenly he was passed away, very sad. So he's very young. He's just the 50 over, maybe 51 too, I don't know. Just the shocked, okay, not that much reason. Okay. He is, Geshe-la's classmate, Geshe Bando Sudim's classmate. Yeah. And the same place in Tibet also. Like that. So I got the class about Madhimika and Abhidhamma from the Geshe Kunjong. That so nuns are always very busy and they have very interesting to learn the philosophy. So in Tibet, we don't have, how to study and the developing of the mind quality in Tibet because we don't have also, we don't have opportunity because of the situation. And also, something like traditionally, nuns means just the reading and become a nun and just reading, doing some dharma activities, just that. Okay. So slowly change a lot. And then from His Holiness guidance of His Holiness, we always have nuns should do study. And slowly His Holiness will always keep not only nuns and monks, all the people should do some study more and more. And His Holiness talks always like that with these Buddha Shakyamuni sutras, but not only putting there are not decoration. This is, for the study. Just, bring down and, put on your table. You should look again and again. So he always, at giving the advice like that and the teachings like that. So we got a very great chance from His Holiness guidance. So from 1995, we got a nuns debate competition, and people they say, "What's going? Something strange." Okay, now time is not good because nuns are doing like that. So like that time like that, then slowly, okay, nuns can do a lot. These things happened. Then from 2003 to 4, 5 like that, then His Holiness started, oh, you should become a Geshema, and one time definitely you should have some celebration of Geshema, and you should have the Geshema degree. No people, any people can't believe, any people they don't want to accept that one. Okay, so like that. So it's a little bit difficult. So the culture is very difficult to change wherever, any country, definitely. And the societies, this the thinking or the situation of the society is difficult sometimes. Then he always, talks a little bit about, and he gives His Holiness gives the teachings about, the nuns Geshema, but nobody believe in it except that one. Then from 2010, yeah, or 11, that one was very spread. Then 2011, we got many conference about Geshema. So I went there for the conference. So that time also Lamanhut was passed that year. So I was very sad and very difficult to going to a conference. But Lama Hunru was passed there. I want to live there and I want to finish whatever they're doing, the activities. So I said, this time definitely I don't go to India. I must stay there, here in Kopan. Then one of the Geshe-la also come to me, no, you should do Lamanundu's, Lamanundu's teaching and Lamanundu's advice, what his wishes you should do. This is the important. Stay here is nothing important, okay? So become Geshema is Lamanundu's most, his important and his, wish. Okay, then I changed a little bit. Then Geshe Soba and me went to India for the conference of the Geshema and Romani Nanare. So 2011, we had the Geshema conference first time, and the 2012 and the second, so at, the Tibetan library at the Dharamsala. So that time, it's, how to say, so that time it's decided everything to become a Geshema. So we decided, or we conference, or we did some meetings about how to make the exam for the Geshema, how long, how many years, what subject, okay, how many days. So how many years we need to have for the giving Geshema exam. So we did that for 3 days. And finally, Tibetan Sejong, okay. What is it? Okay, president, okay. Then also the Tibetan, what is his name? The manager of the Tibetan culture and Dharma, he also come there. So everybody come there. They always, every year, just the supporting for the Geshema. So they always say, this one is definitely should be okay, because this is Dalai Lama's, very strong wish, and he's always giving this, advising for all the time. So this is not always His Holiness Avalokiteshvara, His Holiness all the generosity, not talking only that things, but we should do something special what he want. So finally, that was very successfully to make some Geshema's exam from 2012. Then 2013, the first time of the giving Geshema's exam. So me, I really like to go there for the first time's Geshema's exam. So but that time I'm like 31, 2 years. I don't remember that much, but I didn't finish it all my 5 grade tags. So if you didn't finish it, 5th grade text, and if you didn't have the certificate or result of the exam, we can't join the Geshema exam. But 18 years, I finished it. 18 years, okay. But 18, 17 years, always finish it. But I don't have the Abhidhamma and the Vinaya text. I didn't finish it. But I'm studying that time. So I just try, and I asked to many my teachers really like to go there to give Geshema exam. Is it possible to me to go there? Then all the Geshe said, definitely you should do, you can do, you should go definitely like that. And Geshe Losang Sherab is my teacher there at Kopan, but he was passed already. So he said, of course you should go. If you are not going there, then who will go there? Then I asked to Geshe, but Geshe, I didn't finish it, my Avidama and Vinaya text. And Geshe said, you should study very quickly and strongly, and you should have, exam before go to there. Then I asked to Governor Education Director. Then he said, no, this can't be, because we already something, 18 or 17 years, we should study about, long time like that, and we should finish it, this 5th grade test, and we should have, the result, okay, and also something like 75 marks, always, okay, and for the, giving for the Geshema's exam, we always, 75 marks we need. But I got always 96, 7, 80. So always that one is not that much problem. So me and my friend Anayamo, we went to Geshe Soba's. Geshe Soba is a nun's education director. Then we always go, please can I help? Really like to go there, please. Then the third, and he said, I can't do nothing. Maybe we can have some meeting with the other Gishelas, okay, and the managers, okay, like that. I said, okay, that's great. Yeah. Then we had the meeting 1 or 2 times, and then most of the time the other people they say it's cannot. Okay. Then I say, why not? Because I am how to say, ready to give exam. I want to give exam. So if succeeds, or if I got the marks more than 75 marks or the percent, then I got a result there. Then why I can't go there? I already finished 17 or 18 years, that one. So like that, and one Geshe Jimba, he's still Kopan Nanaris, the teaching, cement teaching there, his teacher there, okay. So he told, this is, it can be do, okay. I think it's okay. So like that, then we go to some chance, and so the exam, we give exam about Abhidhamma and Vinaya. So we get a result. So we send everything about me and Geshema Yamo. So we went there. So that was actually very afraid or something, very nervous, okay, the first time. And we have 9 differences of subject, okay. And also we have science. I never learned science, but we have science and the story of His Holiness, and the Tibetan languages. So Tibetan grammar of the Tibetan languages, and some different kind of another, subject about, the philosophy, of course, yeah. So altogether 9. So it's a little bit afraid. And I'm more afraid to the science, because we never learn science, yeah. But we got that book just before, few months before we go there. But finally, I don't know, because I'm really strong faith to my Lama. So because of that, definitely because of that, okay, I'm always something like successful. So that's why I always feel, oh, definitely this is very important to something have, very strong relation with your teacher and guru. So I always bring my lamas, his Holiness photo, Lama Subram's photo, and his Kensurum Jalaman photo. So when I just, thinking of the Kensurum, how he did, so the result is always something like success and quite a good. So from that, I got the first position from all the, different kind of subject from all. So from the 9 subject, or maybe the 8 subject, one is just maybe something like 40, what is for this? Not one the number, okay, I don't know. So maybe 9 or 8 or 9, I got the first position from 8 or 9 subject. And also from the science, I'm the first. Oh, so surprise. Science, I got 29. So some they got just a 3 or 4. But from 30, and I got a 29. Oh, this is from my lamas. Okay. So definitely my lamas blessing. Okay. When I see the questions, it's very clear to me. But I'm not good a student who can do very strongly and very big effort. I'm not that one. I do very strongly for a few times. Then I just want to be a fun and I want to talk with my friends, go to shop, get some, the drinking or eating these things and play with the young nuns like that. I can't do very long time like that. So I don't have that much effort, okay. But how to say, the wisdom or intelligence is not bad. So that's why, okay, anyway, from the different times of the Geshema's exam, I got first position. So altogether, of course, I'm the first from that one. That all definitely not my position or my energy, definitely from His Holiness and Lamsurambaji and Kinsurambaji's power or energy or blessings, definitely that one. Because I don't have any confident or proud my knowledge because I know my knowledge is how they are. So that one is only I know myself about myself. Some other nuns are very good in philosophy, very nice, definitely. But they are a little bit shy or hesitation more than me, maybe. So I also very shy and very hesitation. So, but here I'm just doing a little bit strong, okay? And also to Adelaide, I also very shy all the time, okay? Inside very nervous, but I'm just putting more strong. And of course here, because my English never enough. Just that why. Yeah, okay. So story like this, and actually, so nuns and the monks, nuns very happy, very great life. I feel and very happy, and for me, I always happy with my life, and so I want to be a nun and monk until attain to the Buddhahood, not only this life. So I'm not going to pray or wish only this life, success of this life, but I always pray until attend to the Buddhahood, I must be a monk or nun, and I'm always be a vegetarian also, because I really like to help put, how to say, animals. Okay, so I saw how they kill the animals, very painful inside. So that's why I changed my life to be a vegetarian from 12 years. Just the first year when I come to Nepal, I saw one goat, they are killing and cutting from the neck, surprised. So from that day, so I stopped to eat the meat. So from that day, I never eat the meat. And like that, so, and the nuns and monks are also difficult, definitely, because they have a lot of disciplines. They have a lot of rules. They are always under the somebody's, how to say, commitment. So we are always some under the a board or captains or teachers like that. So individuals, right, you feel like not really right of individuals. But if we can stay and if we can understand what is the value of monks and nuns, we are very happy, definitely. We're most happy person in the world. I feel like that. So that's why I'm just praying for whole, the different types of the times of my lifetime until the Buddhahood. Please, I'm reborn in the nuns and monks life like that. Yeah, so like that. So my story like that, and in the nunnery, so slowly developed a lot about philosophy. So now, so nuns they have very strong, and we have very great chance to doing study about Buddha Dharma and the philosophy. So now we have Geshema, of course, from His Holiness Dalai Lama. So this is only His Holiness Dalai Lama's wish and his strong helping through the nuns, okay, and his commitment, okay, always like that, but for the nuns. So that's why we feel very happy, and of course, all these are His Holiness, kindness of His Holiness. Yeah. So without His Holiness support and the teachings and giving the different kind of the advice about doing study and Geshema's exam or nuns debate competition, we never have this. Never we have this one. And that, yeah, okay. So now this is the Geshema's 7 or 6, or the giving the exam of for the Geshemas. So we are the first time. It was in the 2016, 22 of the December 2016 in India at Debung Monastery. So we got Geshema's degree from His Holiness. So that one is maybe my most, how to say, happy time, or most special and great time for me. So I got very special chance to get Geshema degree from His Holiness hands. And I got a great chance to read some praise or something, His kindness, to reading in front of His Holiness and so many people. But I was very nervous and I was very afraid. For a few days, I'm just thinking that. But in front of His Holiness, I forgot most of things, what I want to tell, what I want to say. Most I forgot. I couldn't done there. Like that. So what's the time? Finish it. Okay. Here. So like that. So now in a Copenhagen we have just last year maybe eight Geshemas, and we took Geshemas, something like 10 Geshemas. So this year happening 6 Geshemas or something like that, but I don't know that much. So now for all together, something like 67 Geshemas. So in this year, who are giving Geshemas exam, more than 150 or 200. I heard something like that. Okay. Yeah. So now what I feel is the women empowerment or nuns power, it's getting more and more developing. And also the study and about, understanding about Buddha Dharma, it's developing a lot. That is what I feel. So if I stay in Tibet, maybe I didn't get this special chance to doing study. And so now when I asked to my auntie some kind of question, so very difficult to give the answer, but she was very long time in the nunnery. She's doing very good and very good, how to say, retreat and then Dharma rituals and some activities of Dharma. Like that, she can do a lot, but she didn't have special chance to study about the Dharma, so that's why very difficult. So now what I feel is very important to study. So that's why I always want to tell the who are young, nun and monk, please do study, please do study. And also the parents, So when I see the parents always buying some dolls, many things, toys, a lot of spending the money for the toys, that is not really nice. And that is not really enough the compassion from the mind. So if really the parents, they have strong compassion to the children, should show some good way to become a good person and a nice life or meaningful life. That is really, really important, what I feel. And if they teach something like good manner, or how to doing study, how to respect for other people, so that is very, how to say, very special for the children. So but the little old, they become something like 15, 20 ages, and then they know, okay, my parents did like these things and they always put me to doing these things. I got a lot of these things, but they forgot what they did, what they buy, the sweet toys, and something like beer, dogs. They will forgot, and whatever they spend the money for buying the some different kind of clothes, many clothes, they also forgot. Okay, the children's minds like that. They like today and tomorrow they don't like like that. But their mind and the habit, especially feeling with the parents, very strong. So I didn't have any long time to stay with my parents. My parents are not rich, the poor people. They didn't buy that much clothes for me, and they never buy toy or these things for me, and also never. But what they did for me and what they doing something for themselves, so I saw from them, that was very surprised. So that is very strong for me. And my mother, she likes to do a lot of dharma activities and reciting the mantra, different kind of mantra. So I'm always surprising to my mommy also. And my father likes to read a lot of books, and he have one dharma book, and he know this is this from the side of from here. And he like a lot of horse, so he always take caring of horse, and he have some special prayers and the mantra for long life for the horse. Okay, like that. Then my mother like to help other people and give a lot. My mother likes to give a lot. Even she don't have, she really want to give. So from that, I got a lot of message. I got a lot of, great something, what I need to do. Yeah, like that. Then one time my mother, she told me, maybe when I was 5, that one is, I already told in one of my documentary. So Geshema is born is my documentary. I told there. So I'm just age of like 5, and my mother told, you should have some dharma practice or study. Without dharma practice, you can't survive, or your life is nothing. Your life is not any meaningful without dharma practice. So I was really surprised that time, because I'm very small. I'm just sitting on the mother's lap, just here. So she is talking to me like that. But I still remember, and she always telling beautiful stories, very beautiful stories. But she tried to make my mind change into the Dharma. So whatever stories, she always tells little bit like, the Dharma, through the Dharma, okay? So that's why, okay, she's very, very kind and important for me. And not only that, I didn't have any, the study in schools that much. I have just a few days, but I didn't know nothing. But the first time to learning how to read, and my father and my mother, taught me how to read and how to write a little bit. Because my father and my mother, they know how to read and how to write, and they're strong to the practice. This is really, really, I'm surprised, very fortunate to, the daughter of my parents. Yeah, like that, okay? So now what I feel, the parents should show some special quality of the parents to the children, not only buying a lot of things. Some of my friends I know, they always give whatever they want. I think this is not okay. This is not enough what I feel. Yeah, so like that. So that's why. So here, also you, not only for me, and His Holiness is very, very kind. And here also Lama Yeshe. So from the Lama Yeshe, we got all of these things, yeah. It's really a surprise. Lama Yeshe, he speaks English from 1990 or something this year. So when I see Lama Yeshe's videos, I'm really surprised. So like me in 2000, okay, 2001 to 3, 5, now 2024, still my English is very broken English, but he speaks English very well. And then 1974 like that. Oh, that's very surprised. And I think, he had very strong karma and a very special wish to teach to Western people and to change, or how to say, the practice of Dharma for the Western people. Because many, how to say, very long time, he's just helping and teaching for the Western people. He didn't stay that much in Nepal or India. That was very surprise for me. Okay, so through the Lama Yeshe, so and Lama Subaramji got a lot of qualities. Okay, all the Lama Subaramji's great qualities from the Lama Yeshe. So all these songs come from the definitely His Holiness. His Holiness come from Tibet. So after that, they stayed in the Bakso, all the monks together. Then slowly, they separated this Dharma in the Western country like that. Yeah. So from that, for me, as His Holiness Lama Yeshe, Lama Subaramji, and the Khenso Rinpoche, Lama Namdol. So I got a lot of these things. So everything is what I have, all these things, okay? So I don't have anything, but I have some study and some values in my mind and my lives, that all from these lamas. So that's why I feel very happy. So whenever I don't have anything, but all these things I certify a lot, okay? So this is much enough for me and for my life, like that, okay? So that's why what I feel. So now people are always looking for study and education. That's really important and very good thought. But according to the Dharma, before that, we need very important to believe in the Dharma and the faith in the Dharma and the Guru devotion to your Guru, to your teacher. That is most important. Really, I feel. So without, strong faith to Buddha, so Buddha is nothing for you. And if you really don't believe to the Buddha Dharma, so whatever you do, whatever you acting, whatever you how do I say, trying to do, spending a lot of time, spending a lot of money is just nothing cost. So, through the faith and the belief, then a lot of joyous and how does it, very peaceful in our mind. Whatever we do, we feel very satisfied. So that's why I really feel we should have very strong faith and belief to all the gurus and Buddha and the Bodhisattvas. Then we should or the text and doing the study. So without any belief and the faith and something interesting, so whatever you did, however you spend your life, your money, your time, just like wasting. Not any reason to be there. That's really, I feel that's really important. But in this time, many people, they say, study, study, study. Belief and faith is not, oh, faith dharma is not good like that. Yeah. But I don't feel like that. Okay. So faith and the belief is under one wing, and the study or education one wing together then can succeed and can get a lot. So without belief and the faith to the Dharma and your guru, so you don't get nothing. So for me, I'm always very, very happy with, Khenso Rinpoche Lama Hundu. He's old, but I'm always very happy to go there to meet Khenso Rinpoche. Whatever he said, I'm very happy. So why why I'm getting like this happiness? So I'm looking for that. The reason only I really have strong faith. I really love his qualities and his practice, how he caring to his students, nuns and monks. Okay, just that. I'm surprising. So I went to get some permission from Khenso Rinpoche. Khenso Rinpoche, please give me permission. I want to go to Tibet. He said, cannot. Second time, he said, go, 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 go. You cannot. I tried, more than 6-7 times because I like to go back to Tibet. I want to come back, okay? I really want to stay with Khenso Rinpoche, Lama Nando, and Lama Sugo Rinpoche. But what he thought, if I go to Tibet, I can't come back again. So that's why Khenso Rinpoche said, no, 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 you go there. And one time he's the teaching for the monks. I just went in a monk's class. Khenso Rinpoche, please give me permission to go to Tibet. He said, just strongly teaching for the monks, okay? He's just acting like he didn't hear. And the next day, he is staying with some senior monks, okay, some old monks. He's talking there. Then I went, please give me some permission to, go to Tibet. Just a few months, I really like to go to Tibet to meet my family. My mother already died that time. So my mother was died when I was 12 or 13 years. Yeah, so that was in the 1996. I'm 16. You really want? Okay, you can go, but one people definitely you should have can promise to you go there and come back and bring back to here, then you can go. Then one lady is from Lhasa, so she helped me. Then me and the ladies went to Khenso Rinpoche. Like that, okay. So why I'm talking these things, I'm always happy with all these special gurus and the teachers. So that's why I can do all these things. Otherwise, nothing, okay? I don't have any hope, and I never thought that I can do Geshema or that I can come to Nepal. I can meet His Holiness. I can come to Western country and can teach, and also can teach in English. Oh, definitely. I never thought like that, okay? So slowly change a lot. So that's why for the future is the future, never sure and never not and never can say. Now, so in Tibetan word from Gesab Rinpoche, main disciple of the Lama Tsongkhapa, we said, what he said, for the future you never know, you are, what's true? True, I don't know, maybe you're fully ununderstanding or unknowing, or your mind is just surrounding, okay, for the future. So that's why you never know for the future, like that. That's really true. So for the future, we can be anything. Okay, so that's why we can't say nothing from now. Even the young age, oh, I don't like Dharma, I don't like Buddha Dharma, I don't like something like, take caring for the guru or teacher. You feel that. I don't like practice of these deities. Many people I heard slowly changing their life. Okay, aging older and older, changing a lot and a lot. So when I was young, I just like to be a nun. Then slowly, I really wanted to be. Oh no, I really wanted to study a lot. Just that. And slowly, I wanted to be a Geshema. Then slowly, what I wanted, oh, I must do some study English. And then I asked to Kinsurum, please, can you give me permission to go to some schools or university to learn English? He said, what? No. You can't. How you thinking like that? I again I request to Cancer Budget because I really like to go somewhere to study English for a few months, like 6 months and 1 year and 2 years. And definitely I want to come back whatever and ever. So my mind is very strong, definitely, to be a, to stay my life, okay, in a nun. But Cancer Budget is always worry. If I go somewhere, definitely can change something. Yes, sir, I asked him, sir, but I really want to improve my English. But here in Nanare, I don't have nothing. Yes, sir, she said, okay, then I can call one teacher for you. Okay. But I thought, okay, this is not really okay because, just the paying for the one person only for me is not really nice. And then, so after Khenso Rinpoche passed, I request to Khen Rinpoche also. Khen Rinpoche Geshe Chunye. I wanted to study or develop my English. He said, yeah, you can do, but you can't go out from nunnery. So yeah, that's why I couldn't get that much, chance to study English, improve English. So sometimes I don't know. I have some karma to develop my English and to teach for Western people or not. Because I'm interesting to learn English when I was very young, but still my English is very broken and I don't know a lot of word and the grammar, all these things. I have very difficult. But one way I meet a lot of Western people like Anila, you are here, and I like to talk them. And some Western people come to Nanare. I like to talk. Hello, how are you? Where are you from? You need something help from me? Please tell me. I really like to help because the Western people, just a few, one or two, there's a single person like that come to Nanare to get some peaceful or good life, okay, from the nunnery. But nuns are really don't know, and nuns are very shy for the Western people. So that's why nuns are always hiding for some people like that who are coming from outside. Very shy to talk English also. But the other people, they don't think that, okay? So nuns are something like always a little bit the face and don't like to talk nicely, don't like to help that much like that. So that's why I always, tell to other nuns, please help and talk nicely and go there. Hi, how are you? Where from? Okay, so this is the office. This is the prayer hall. Like that, you should show. And also, some Western nun in the nunnery. I really like to help. Really strong from my mind because they are coming from different country and they really don't have any habit or any there's something like experience to sharing and stay with many nuns like that, okay. And that, so Western country is a quite a developed country, and Nepal and Tibet not that much, and sometimes very difficult for them. So that's why I really like to help and talk. So I always say some Western nun in nunnery, please come to me and can talk, whatever you need, you can ask to me. Like that, okay. So the one German nun in nunnery now. Okay. So she's very good and she's very intelligent, I know. And when I teach, she know very well how she give the answer, I know. But she's not that much talking to other nuns, not that much going for other nuns. Then I always say you should go with the other nuns and talk with nuns and should be a friend, okay? Should be a friend, strong from your mind, okay? You should have very strong from our mind. All these are my friend, all these are my family. This is my nunnery, this is my house, this is my home. Very strong that mind you have, you will be very happy. For me also, because sometimes I go to Gandhi Nunnery, sometimes Romali Nunnery, sometimes the Chanju Shule difference 1 month, 2 months, sometimes 1 year. Before I'm a little bit difficult. So before some time, I changed something. Okay, so I'm a nun. So my life is, not depends with one single house. So I should be there, go there. Not sure in the perfect the places. Okay, not sure the place to stay. So that's why wherever I am, I should feel my home. I should all they are my family. So that's why I'm very happy. Definitely, I'm happy. Okay, I'm not lying. So the people they ask in the Adelaide, are you okay? Are you feeling happy? Definitely okay. I'm very happy. Okay. Because I like to talk, I like to share. Okay, I like to go with any people, no problem, nuns, monks, whoever you like, whatever, old or young, or even the small kids like 1-2 years baby. Okay, no problem. And I like to sleep with so many, the noisy. Oh, it's also no problem because in my house, 12, 13 people live together. A lot of noisy. Should sleep there. So habit already like that. Yeah, like this. Okay. So it's a long time. So maybe should stop here. Thank you so much. Then I was very happy. I'm so sorry if some the mistakes or maybe some broken English you didn't know. I'm really sorry. And thank you so much to give this great chance to hear and to come here. I'm very happy. Thank you so much. Delay, and I wish you long life. And I wish you, to get, Buddha Dharma, not only this life, and life and life and life. Yeah, like that. So whoever I met, I don't want to see you again only sometimes. See you again and again and again and again and the next life and next life and next life, like that. So like that. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If any question can tell me, please. Okay. Shall I finish it? Quite okay. Then it's quite late. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. And you must rest well. You may be also very tired. Thank you, everybody. And good night.
Thank you. Thank you, Geshema.
Thank you, Tujie.
Thank you for your inspiring and stories. And of course,
Tujie.
your emphasis on the Guru devotion. You keep that in mind. Thank you very much. And please, next Saturday and Sunday, Geshema will be teaching Foundation of Good Qualities. That's the text by Lama
Just I will try, okay? But I never have, give teaching like that. Definitely also in Tibet, because I have some classes. That one is just the giving the class or the teaching through the text about the philosophy, how to make some different reason more and more make clear to my students, just that. But I didn't have any experience to give the teachings. Okay, some Geshe-las very good philosophy, very good mind and intelligent. It's very special, okay? But when they come to the audience and when they give the teachings, very hard, very detailed, people they don't know, then they say, oh, this is not nice. Some another Geshe-la come, they're not very good in philosophy, but talks beautifully and the very easy word they talk. Oh, this good. That's very good. And something like that, so we can't say nothing. Also to the teaching to the Buddha Dharma, we need connect each other's the karma to listen from me. You need the karma, listen from me. And I should have the good karma to teach for you. And also I need a background, very good merits. All these things we don't have, so it's just nothing, okay? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, flower. Okay, my name is Medol. So medal means in the Tibetan word medal means flower. Thank you. So many flower, and the Lama Suvaramji, he loves a lot of flower. So wherever Lama Suvaramji house, a lot of flowers. Thank you. This is from all of you. Thank you. Jambe babu chidar himbada gundo zambo deya degen de da gunye jiso dalo je gewa de da tamje rabdo ngo tusumje be jawa tamje ye ngo wa khala chu donga ba de da ye ge be zawa sambo jo je rabdo ngo wa la ge sanjo simjo rim bo je ma ye bana ji yo je ye wa ni khongne khongdo phe wa ra sho